Does it feel like a game week? You've had experience with this, but how does this one compare to maybe your other?
I mean, yeah, it definitely feels like game week. Just kind of the things that we're doing leading up to Saturday. The guys are ready to play. I'm ready to play, and we're gonna have a lot of fun on Saturday.
Tanner, this RPO kind of system with Joe Longo's offense, how have you kind of integrated yourself over the last few months? And really, is there any change in your mentality heading into it?
Yeah, the RPO world is fun. I think he does it the right way. I just try to get on the same page as him as much as I can, starting with spring, getting into fall camp, going into week 1. So I think we're at a good spot.
Well, have y'all been able to integrate everything on so many new guys on offense, so many transfers, including yourself? How have y'all been able to kind of integrate with the returning guys to kind of get a cohesive game?
I think we've integrated, enough of the offense to be, successful. And I think the coaches are happy with where we're at as far as how much offense is in. I think we have plenty in. And I'm ready to see the guys execute it on Saturday.
How were you able to kind of establish chemistry, the newcomers and the returning guys? I mean, did the Platteville help, or how were you able to kind of develop that chemistry?
I think Platteville is a good thing for our team. It's a chance for us to go together even tighter. But during fall camp, you're with each other all hours of the day. So I think we definitely took a step forward in that direction. I think repetition is what gets an offense on the same page, and that's what we've done since we've been here.
How would you define what success looks like in year 1 of Figueroa? I know obviously this is your only year. What do you think this is? What do you constitute as success?
I think success is, Coach Fick has a goal of winning championships, and that's our team goal. And accomplishing that will take care of all the other individual goals or anything else that anybody else has.
Can I ask you about your decision making a little bit? 6-year guy, you would expect that to be your strength, but coach wants you to be smartly aggressive. What does that mean? I know generally what that means. Does that mean a 50-50 ball only to certain receivers, or what does that mean to you, smartly aggressive?
You have to play this game aggressive. You can't be complacent or maybe not lazy is not the word, but you got to be hunting the whole time. You can't sit there and wait what's going to happen. And, it's that's kind of a double-edged sword. It's being super aggressive, but at the same time being smart about what you're doing. You can't be reckless. You can't throw the ball in areas that this ball's not supposed to be. So just being aggressive, but at the same time not endangering the ball and the team. I think that's what he means by that.
Are you guys on the same page with that? Because sometimes quarterbacks have a mind of their own of what they think.
No, I completely agree with.
You know what I mean? Like, you have to be in the same vibe with him.
No, I completely agree.
How did you know that then with him?
What's that?
When did you know that? Was that as early as spring?
I think that's just kind of his philosophy, and just being around him as much as I can. I think that's a goal for us, is to get on the same page about a lot of things, and that's definitely something we've been on the same page in what we're doing.
Now that you've gone through a full spring, full preseason, what would you say is your biggest question, if there is any left?
I don't have a question.
The offense.
No, I don't have a question about the offense. I'm ready to go. I think the guys are ready to go. The coaches are going to have a great plan for us, and we can't wait to execute it.
I know you had talked about wanting to enter a Power 5 program when you got in the transfer portal, but what was it about Wisconsin specifically that made this pick for you?
I think it was a combination of things. Coach Fick is a winner, as you've seen at Cincinnati, and then a mixture of that with Coach Longo. I think Coach Longo is at the top of the game as far as offensive minds go, and then combining that with a place like Madison and a place to play for the Badgers, I think it was kind of just a mixture of all three that created an opportunity I didn't want to miss out on.
What stood out to Tucker Ashcraft at this point?
He's a good ball player. He's naturally gifted. He plays really hard. He cares about the game, and you can tell he's a competitor.
You knew Phil's resume, and you knew Phil a little bit before you got here, but did you reach out to any other people that had played for him just to kind of see what kind of guy he was, or did you want to know any of that?
So one of my receivers at SMU, Bo Corrales, was a receiver for him at North Carolina for 3 years. So I was able to talk to him about how he was, but it wasn't much of a question. it wasn't a concern for me going into it.
Some of your teammates have talked about just how different meetings are, and just low key, and he's got his feet up on the table and stuff like that. Do you? I don't know. Does that relax you? Do you like that about?
Yeah, I mean, he tries to keep it stress-free. That's how he wants us to play, in the pocket, stress-free, and not, be too wired or too worried about anything. Just kind of play one play at a time. I think that translates.
As maybe the most experienced player on this team, but obviously new to Wisconsin, have some of the other guys, either players or even coaches, picked your brain about, maybe we did this at Oklahoma, maybe we did this at SMU. Have they done that at all?
Yeah, they've asked me about the kind of mechanics of camp or summer or what we've done, or maybe something on the offense or just something like that. Little things, kind of generalized things, not anything super overwhelming or anything like that. But some guys are interested in what I've experienced my prior 5 years.
How does this